Wellness Wednesday, and we are checking in with our spiritual coach, Michelle Barr. We're talking about why you should be careful with the words that you speak because they can become the house that you live in. Michelle, always great to see you.
Hi, yes, that saying, when I first heard it, it really hit me. We talk about our whole world was created. There was the word and then our world. And in the same way, we are creating our world with our words. And that becomes what you live, because whatever you say is. And you've got to really watch your words. We're always talking about what can I do? What are the things I can actually do instead of just the theory of all this. And it is that you can pay attention to your words every day and all the words coming out of your mouth, because everything you're saying to yourself and everyone else that you're not aware of, a lot of them are habits and patterns. That's what you're going to live.
There are a few places I want to take this because it's so true, but I think the unfortunate part is that so many of us say things just to be funny or even on accident, not realizing that there are real consequences for that. Case in point, this never happens for me. This always happens to me. I'm never going to win the lottery. Even something like that. You're saying it to a group of people who understand it's really difficult to win the lottery because so many people are trying. But why would you go and say, I'm never going to win this?
Yeah, you're saying I'm not going to or I'm never going to. And it's really important because your mind and your body hear what you say. So people also can create things in their body and in their health and well-being by what they're saying. And you bring up a good point, because people have habits of being self-deprecating. Like, we're not supposed to be all about ourselves. We're not supposed to be too big. We're not supposed to be too loud. And so people get in the habit of saying things that are negative, but your mind and body don't know you're kidding.
Something else I think is really important to point out is that we can be in conversations with other people, and just the way conversation flows, you try to get people on your side by explaining how bad something is because you're wanting sympathy, or just a good girlfriend or a good guy friend to just agree with you in the moment. And you start to exaggerate the story a little bit, and that kind of can create a different point of attraction for you as well.
Exactly, because you say it. We start telling it with a lot of feeling, and you're right. We want to support each other, so we say, my husband's always horrible, my job's horrible, my boss, this isn't fair, I never make enough money. And we start living those things, and we say them with so much feeling, when really the good thing would be not to fall into those stories. People will tell you their money stories all the time, and instead of agreeing with them, could you not fall into them? That's actually better support. But then we don't look like we're supporting them in their negative thinking.
Small thing like, guess what happened to the car today? If it's not one thing, it's another. So how do you drive home the point to people? It's not worth it to say it, even if you're joking.
I have learned to say to myself, and then I say to other people, I cannot afford the luxury of a negative thought, because luckily there's a buffer there. So we may say something once or twice and it doesn't necessarily catch, but then that's a habit and pattern of thinking, and that's what's creating. So you want to catch it, and really I've gotten to where I just can't afford the luxury of it. I can't let myself go down those rabbit holes, because sometimes it feels good to wallow, and it feels good to moan our story and all of that, but it doesn't serve me, so I just can't do it anymore. It's not worth where it takes me.
One more very quick question for you, because this can be something that once you train yourself to start only saying positive things, you realize how negative your inner talk is, how negative a lot of your conversation is. Is there anything you can say if you do slip up and say something negative to kind of undo it so you don't have to worry about any repercussions of your negative words?
You can. I have little things I've done when I was really retraining my thinking. And one of them, I'd catch myself saying something and then I would think, do I want to live that? And I'd say, cancel, 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 delete, delete. And it starts, and I've seen other people who do that. Another one I do is I kind of knock wood to disperse the thought and the energy. Those are little superstitious things, but you want to really catch it. And then the other one is sometimes I will stop myself and I will say, wait a minute, the truth is, and then I'll say the positive one.
Yeah, I find myself saying exactly that. The truth is, or nope, that's the way the old Marielle used to think. Now I don't say things like that anymore. Just kidding.
That was a one-time thing or in the past.
Yeah.
That didn't work out for me, but things work out for me now. And then I'll say, things always work out for me. Spirit is always working in my faith.
Exactly. Things are always working out for me. Michelle Barr, where can we find you?
At michellebarr.com, and connect with me on Facebook, Michelle B. Barr. I'm there every day, teaching and training and motivating and inspiring you.
Very good. See you next week. Quick